Imagine this. You're in your 20s or 30s, feeling like you're at the peak of your health, when suddenly, your world is turned upside down by a shocking diagnosis: cancer. You might think cancer is something that only happens to older adults. But the truth is, it's affecting younger people more than ever. In this video, we're going to break down all you need to know about early-onset cancer, including the causes, symptoms, and most importantly, what precautions we can take to protect ourselves. Let's dive in. 1. What is early-onset cancer? First, let's define what we mean by early-onset cancer. Simply put, it's cancer that is diagnosed before the age of 50. But usually, it refers to people who are diagnosed in their 20s, 30s, or early 40s. It's cancer that shows up in younger individuals, and while the overall risk is still lower than for older adults, the fact that these rates are increasing is concerning. Now, cancer happens when abnormal cells in the body start growing uncontrollably, forming tumors or affecting normal tissue. It's like a machine that starts malfunctioning, where things that were once running smoothly begin to break down in a way that we can't control. In the case of early-onset cancer, this malfunction occurs in younger, otherwise healthy individuals. The problem is, many times, early-onset cancer doesn't show obvious symptoms at first. It can begin subtly with symptoms that seem unrelated to cancer, like fatigue, skin changes, or unexplained pain. That's why early detection is so important. The earlier we catch it, the more treatment options are available. 2. Why is early-onset cancer on the rise? Now you might be asking, why is this happening? Why are more young people being diagnosed with cancer than ever before? Well, there's no single cause, but several factors could be at play here. Let's break them down. 1. Lifestyle factors. We live in a world that's fast-paced and often unhealthy, and unfortunately, our lifestyles are contributing to the rise in early-onset cancers. The rise in processed foods, sedentary living, high-stress environments, and lack of proper sleep are all playing a role in this. Think of your body like a car. You need to fuel it with the right ingredients and give it proper care for it to run smoothly. When you ignore maintenance, like healthy eating, exercise, and sleep, things start to break down. Poor diet, stress, and lack of activity weaken the body's defenses and make it more vulnerable to diseases like cancer. 2. Environmental toxins. Environmental factors are also a major contributor. We live in a world filled with pollutants, chemicals, and toxins that are present in the air, the food we eat, and even the products we use daily. From pesticides to air pollution to harmful chemicals in beauty products, these environmental toxins can trigger genetic mutations that lead to cancer. It's like leaving your car in the rain for too long. The wear and tear from constant exposure eventually starts to take a toll. 3. Genetic predisposition. Genetics also play a crucial role in early-onset cancer. Some people inherit mutations in certain genes that make them more susceptible to certain types of cancer, such as breast cancer or colon cancer. It's like inheriting a blueprint for your body's design. If your family carries certain genetic risks, you may be more predisposed to develop cancer earlier in life. But just because it runs in your family doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get it. There are still plenty of lifestyle changes and precautions that can help you reduce your risk. Common types of early-onset cancer. 1. Breast cancer. Breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer in young women. In fact, more and more women in their 20s and 30s are being diagnosed with breast cancer. This can be particularly shocking because many young women don't even think about breast cancer at that age. Symptoms might include the discovery of a lump, skin changes, or unusual discharge from the nipple. Regular self-exams and mammograms, if recommended by your doctor, are crucial for early detection. 2. Colorectal cancer. Another major player in early-onset cancer is colorectal cancer, which is rising dramatically in young adults. Many people think colon cancer is a disease that only affects older individuals, but increasingly, younger people are being diagnosed. Early signs might include unexplained weight loss, changes in bowel habits, or blood in the stool. Because it can start with subtle symptoms, it's easy to overlook if you're young and healthy. That's why it's so important to be proactive with your health. 3. Melanoma. Melanoma, a type of skin cancer, has been rising in young people, especially those who use tanning beds or spend a lot of time in the sun without protection. It often starts with an unusual mole or skin spot that changes in shape, color, or size. If you catch it early, melanoma is treatable, but if it spreads, it can be life-threatening. The key to prevention here is protecting your skin. Wear sunscreen, cover up, and avoid tanning beds. 4. Testicular cancer. Testicular cancer is another cancer that commonly affects younger men, typically between the ages of 15 and 35. The good news is that testicular cancer is one of the most treatable cancers when caught early. Symptoms often include a lump or swelling in the testicle, pain, or discomfort. Early detection through self-examination is crucial for successful treatment. So, how can you protect yourself from early-onset cancer? While we can't control everything, there are some powerful steps you can take to reduce your risk. Think of these steps like giving your car the best possible care to prevent breakdowns. 1. Adopt a healthy diet. Healthy diet is one of the best ways to keep your body in top shape. Focus on eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods are rich in antioxidants and nutrients that help repair DNA and fight off harmful cell mutations. Limit processed foods, sugary drinks, and red meats. These can increase inflammation and create an environment where cancer cells thrive. 2. Stay active. Exercise isn't just for weight loss, it's a cancer-fighting tool. Physical activity can help regulate your hormones, reduce inflammation, and improve your immune function, making it harder for cancer cells to take root. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week can have a big impact. 3. Avoid toxins. Try to minimize your exposure to toxins whenever possible. This can include reducing your use of harmful chemicals in cleaning products, skincare, and makeup. Make sure your home is well ventilated and try to eat organic produce when possible to limit exposure to pesticides. 4. Practice sun safety. Sun protection is essential, especially when you're young. Wear sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher, seek shade, and wear protective clothing. Avoid tanning beds as they significantly increase your risk of melanoma. 5. Get regular checkups. Finally, be proactive about your health. Know your body, do regular self-exams, and visit your doctor for annual checkups. If you have a family history of cancer, discuss early screenings with your doctor. The earlier cancer is detected, the better the chances of successful treatment. In conclusion, early-onset cancer is real, and it's affecting more young people than ever before. But the good news is that with awareness, healthy habits, and early detection, you can reduce your risk and take control of your health. Don't wait for a sign to start taking action. Start today. Eat well, stay active, protect your skin, and regularly check in with your body. Remember, you are your first line of defense. Take care of your health now so you can enjoy a future that's cancer-free. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on health and wellness. And if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of yourself.